Hello and welcome to the LiveMaps version 8 installation, part 1, the authoring console. In this one we're going to cover installation of the authoring console and the operations manager extensions. In part 2 I'll cover the installation of the LiveMaps portal. So the objective for today is to demonstrate the installation of the LiveMaps version 8 components. I'm also going to discuss some system requirements for each, the basic role for each, and where to install them. In this case we're doing the authoring console and the operations manager extensions. The software itself can be downloaded at www.savision.com/downloads. You can download this as an ISO or a self-executable. It's completely up to you. There's only one basic requirement for either the authoring console or the extensions, and that is to have a System Center Operations Manager console. This can be on the server or on a workstation. It doesn't really matter. Now the only other requirement is if this is your first installation or if you're upgrading from a previous version, that you must have a version 8 license key. The very first time the first authoring console is launched, it will start to import the required management packs into SCOM and then also request for a license key. So the purpose of the authoring console, it gives you the ability to create your LiveMaps services, any lists, diagrams, and interactive maps. Now the Operations Manager extensions basically have one purpose, and that allows you to see any of those views created with the authoring console from within your SCOM console. Now on to the installation. As stated previously, you can download the ISO or the self-executable. In my case, I'm running it from the ISO. So if auto run is not enabled, you'll need to double click on the setup.livemaps 2012 application. If you've downloaded the self-executable, simply double click on the file and it'll begin the installation. In either case, you'll be presented with this start screen. Because I want to install the authoring console and the Operations Manager extensions, I'm going to go into advanced installation. That will present me with a list of install choices. For today, I'm only going to be using these top two, the authoring console and the Operations Manager extensions. To start the installation of the authoring console, simply click on the link and it'll begin. So for the most part, this is an easy operation. It's just a series of next. So I can say next to the welcome, yes, I agree. I can change the path if I so choose. Click next to confirm the installation. And now close. If I so want, I can go ahead and install the Operations Manager extensions next. Click next, click next. And voila, it's done. Now both of those parts are actually finished and complete, but since this is the very first time I'm installing this, I need to launch the authoring console. When I launch the authoring console, I need to provide certain information like the management server in which I'm going to connect to. I can choose to use integrated security, or I can define a username, password, and domain. That assumes you need to have something like elevated rights. The key here is that the user that I'm connecting to has to have administrative privileges within SCOM. With this being the very first launch of version 8, it is going to import or upgrade the required Savision management packs. And after it's completed, it'll ask for the license key. Please copy and paste the context of the license key you were provided. It'll import the license and then launch the authoring console. Congratulations, you're now done. As you can see, it'll give you a license overview, giving you your edition, how many views you have, how many current views you've actually used, and of course the license expiration date. If you'd like to know more, please contact Savision support at the information provided below. Also, please carry on to part 2, where I'll cover the installation of the LiveMaps portal. That is the web interface that allows you to see these from any browser. Thank you very much.